This is Colleen Day with the next part of the story. Thanks, Ma, Kimberly said shyly. She flicked her glasses up onto her nose and then dove back into her book. As she retreated back into the house, Kimberly looked back over her shoulder, her mom still standing above the broken tree branch, thinking. She was still pursing her lips and noticeably concerned. It wasn't often that Kimberly would see her mom in such dismay. She was known to the community as the most intelligent and calm woman ever known to Plain. It was rumored that Gloria was so incredibly smart that she could solve any problem, ever. She was quite simply the smartest woman in Plain. Bestowed with this title, Gloria was highly regarded by all of Plain's citizens and was named the designated nurturer of the fruit trees. As nurturer, she had control over all of the food in the community, and they trusted her with taking care of them. The fruit was the most essential thing that kept everyone fed. Without these trees, everyone would starve. So that day, rather than returning to her tiny spot in the kitchen, Kimberly decided to take her book out to the river to read. She walked to the simple path that would take her straight there. She kicked a rock and it rolled until, thud, it hit the chair of a young girl drawing next to the tree. It was Kitty Druthers, the local artist. "Stop bothering me, Kimberly. You're always so rude," chirped the young girl. "I hardly even got you, Kitty. Chill out," Kimberly sassed. "Yes, you did. You meant to kill me with that rock. I know you did." Kitty turned her nose in the air, refraining from looking at Kimberly, her eyes peering crookedly back at her drawing. She huddled the paper close to her body to cover it from Kimberly's view. "What you drawing, Kitty?" curiously edging closer to look. "Wouldn't you like to know? You're always just ruining my papers, Kimberly," said Kitty. "Hardly," Kimberly laughed lightly, and then stepped a foot closer. "Come on, I promise I won't ruin it. Last time was by accident." "No," Kitty said sternly. "Last time you wanted to see my drawing, you ruined it. With your sleeve. Your sleeve got completely soaked and you ruined my drawing. She began to shuffle her papers hastily and put them into her folder. "Sorry about that, Kitty," said Kimberly. "I was just playing in the water and then my coat got all wet from pulling up the rocks and "Well, what were you pulling up rocks for?" snapped Kitty judgmentally. "My mother says to leave those river rocks alone. No reason in splashing around in it. You get yourself all wet and dirty." And then she just looked down at Kimberly's shoes and made the most disgusted face. Wrinkles scrunched up all over her face and she looked very angry. "Kitty, I'm sorry. I just was collecting rocks for my shoes. See? Aren't they pretty?" She stuck her foot out so that Kitty could see a better view. Kimberly hoped that Kitty would relish in the beautiful sparkling of her new tiny jeweled shoes, but she didn't. She scowled worse than before she'd kicked the rock at her. "Well then," Kimberly said hopefully, "may I just ask what you're drawing?" Continue on to the next video. Thanks, guys.